Happy Friday, everybody. You have made it. TGIF. Lots of stuff going on around Charlotte this weekend. You know, I mean, Fridays in July in Charlotte are about as exciting as they can get, because there's always a ton of stuff going on.
Even more, I mean, with Queen's Feast this weekend going on.
Queen's Feast, you got the Conclave uptown.
We got the Fab Fest, Beatles Festival at Central Piedmont Community College. Yeah, a lot going on this week.
A lot going on. And how about the weather? Because
I would say most of it is inside, although there are some outdoor events. I would say, if you can, with this giant heat dome that's really over, I would say...
That's large.
Yeah, it is. Covers most of the country. And with that, we're talking about out in places like Dallas, Texas, Oklahoma City, Kansas City. The actual air temperature is going to be about 101 to 106. Heat index, how it feels, about 110 in those places. And that does extend all the way right here into the Carolinas and the Charlotte area. So this is how it's going to feel. You take the bottom number, it's the actual high temperature. The top number is how it will feel. You take the air temperature, we always talk about dew point. Dew point is a temperature that you combine the two together, so it's going to feel like anywhere from about 100 to 104 degrees all the way into next week. And with the sunshine today, the UV index forecast is a 10, very high. Burn time about 15 minutes, so limit your time outside, lots of sunscreen, and stay in the shade if you can. Ben, here's the next 10 days.
Okay.
You don't see anything below 91. So we're going to stay. This goes all the way to the 1st of August, which is hard to believe. We're that close to the month of August. So no break in the heat wave. Many of those days will be in the mid-90s. So let's go ahead and check the forecast as we head through the weekend. We're around 94 today. Slight chance of a storm over the upcoming weekend. Mid to upper 90s on Saturday and Sunday. And the coolest day we're going to find next week, 93.
Gosh.
It's not good.
I mean, where do we stand as far as heat this summer? I feel like this has been a hot. I've been here 15 years, and this has got to be near the top of my list as far as hot summers.
Well, I mean, it's not record-breaking at the moment, but we are well beyond the 90-plus days for the summer than we had last year. Probably about 10 days more than we saw the summer last year. Record, I don't have a graphic, but it goes back to 1954, so that'd be a long time. I tell you, we're probably going to be close to getting to that 88, 90-plus days in a year we had back in 1954.
Wow.
Yeah, so just be prepared for the heat.
Because I feel like now at the end of July, people expect this level of heat, but we had that like 10-15 day stretch in early June of where it was really intensely hot, and it's usually not that hot. So I feel like now we're like, whew, again.
No break. I mean, if you look at it, it's not only the Carolinas and the United States, it's the world.
It is.
We're having record-breaking heat in Europe right now, so we can kind of expect it. It's just happening. And you know what? It's really part of the new way of life. Unfortunately, that's what it's going to be. And if you look long term, it does look like early August it'll be in the low 90s. Now, low 90s is pretty typical.
That's typical.
It's just a lot of people are tired of hearing 90.
We just have a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of them.
So stay cool this weekend.
That's right. Here's hoping you can find a nice air-conditioned, perhaps a restaurant for the restaurant week.
Check on the elderly. Make sure the pets have a cool spot.
Pets as well. That's right. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you back here Monday morning.
See you then.